scared stiff. Welcome back to this last live episode of putting a vinyl decals on our flags. Pretty excited. Like I said, this is the last night we're going to be putting the decals on, and then we are done for this year. So we'll give it a little bit of time, let everybody get on here, and then we'll kind of talk about what's been going on. Even though I snuck a live last night.
And there he goes.
What? What's buffer?
No.
Oh.
I'll say there you go. He left.
Hope everyone's having a great night.
Hello, Anita. Oh, you're not even on there, are you?
No.
How are you?
Let me get mine pulled up and we'll be good.
Hello, Heather.
Heather, hi. Ed?
Ed, are we live?
Yeah, we're live. I forgot to show you the picture of what Ed ate roasted tonight. It's pretty good. I think you'd love it.
Now they're all jumping on here.
Yeah. Well, like I said, guys, this is the last batch. We've got several flags going to go out Monday. A lot of them is going to be overnight stuff. Some customers said they would rather have it shipped overnight so they could have it as a Christmas gift. And I think we got 5 tonight, and then we are done. And we're super excited about it. And we get to move on and celebrate Christmas and all that kind of good stuff. We did have a small get-together tonight for Leighton's birthday.
I put it on the page.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, like I said, we had a small gathering for Leighton's birthday tonight, and we decided to go ahead and get him a phone that, because he's been recording as well. So the phones have got a lot of good recordings, and we can basically, when he goes places with his friends, we have access to follow him. Not saying we're being that strict, but here's the deal. I want to know where my kids are if they're not with me. So, like I said, I thought the last live we did like this went pretty good, so I figured we'll go ahead and try another one.
Is it buffering? No.
Oh.
For some reason, mine wasn't recorded.
But other than that, Ed, was that hog good?
As Scott said, it's easier to chat with his girlfriends.
Yeah. Well, I hope them ain't coming up yet. I worry about that. That's a new one on my.
I think he had a girlfriend last year, and then school let out because of all the pandemic, and he said he couldn't talk to her anymore, so he didn't need her anymore.
Okay.
25 degrees.
Wow, that's cold. I'm gonna cut this real slow. I messed up on one the other night doing this, so. Like it says, I had a lot of good feedback on that last live we did like this, so that's the reason why I'm going to do it again. And last night, hopping on after I got off work, that was a lot of fun. A lot of Harley's not in very many of the videos, so thought we'd go ahead and show him off. But hopefully, when we get out to the country, he will be in a lot of them, and by then, hopefully, he's retired and he can just be our pet. That's what we're hoping. But we will see what happens. Like I say, this one is going to be going to Utah. And her husband was in the Navy. Julie, yeah. What?
I don't know. Julie's on here, and she said hi from Utah. And I know I see her name a bunch.
No, this one's maybe. I don't remember. Now you got me going to look.
No, don't look.
Well, I gotta have the receipt anyway.
Merry Christmas, Anita. She said Merry Christmas if we don't see a chat again. Ed said the skin was crispy. That's how it's best, isn't it?
Yeah, I have to show her the picture when we get off here, Ed. I think she'll love it. Cindy. Cindy is from Utah.
Hi, Sandra.
We
Can I get me one? And is it free?
unfortunately they're not free. We give some of them away, but we do it throughout our channels. That's my new.
Yeah.
We give a bunch of stuff away, so
Oh. Scott said, "Oh, you're on the right track, Brandon. Be involved in your kids' lives. This worked for us."
yes, it's there's just so many evil people out there in the world these days, and this one's going to take a minute to peel out. There's so much writing in it, but it's peeling out a lot better than it did last time. Switched the blade out, but I'm working on the pressure now. When you switch the blade out, you got to adjust the pressure as well. And I know last live, everyone wanted to know what kind of stencil material I use, so I figured out how to actually list everything in the description box below. So all the materials we use to make the actual flags and stuff, they're in there. Where are you going? Oh, you
I
still
can see
in?
me better right here.
Okay.
They can probably see my sweatpants, but it's alright.
So-
Matt said, "What's up, guys?"
Not much, just another late night working in the shop. Y'all out? Is all y'all snow
Milton?
melted yet?
And Scott said, "Nothing, hanging out, watching Brandon work."
Yeah. Man, this is the last night, and I'm looking forward to it. Just to get off and relax and really have more time just to go shoot more video. I absolutely love making the videos. Just finding the time doing it. It's just so hard, and doing it with everything else. But hopefully everything will work out right, and we can continue making them and continue growing. It's been an awesome year for sure. Awesome year. But man, I shouldn't have started with the longest one. Should
I don't know how you talking to it.
have started with the small one so we can see something other means just sitting here peeling these things. Because a lot of new people's gonna hop off here. Oh. See. Oh no.
It's what snow? I ain't seen snow in 5 years.
5 years? Good Lord.
Matt said all our snow is gone, thank goodness.
I bet you get tired of it after a while. Have you seen my razor blade? I've got to cut this. I'm not going to mess. I'm going to try it one more time.
I just cut it. Make it easier. That's what I do. Scott said it's good. We enjoy watching you work.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It just gets tiring sometimes. And like I said, these flags were all ordered in the last couple days, so it's hard to turn down orders if they're there. It's just, like we tell them now is, we don't guarantee the flag for Christmas. If it gets there, it gets there, but at this time when the orders come in, we do not guarantee any of the flag for Christmas. Kind of turn it here so you can see what I'm doing. this is very important. Try not to miss any letters. I mean, you can fix it, but it's just time consuming. Anything?
Lori said no snow in central Illinois. They are calling for green Christmas. Unusual for us. Then Selena said I would love one of your flags. That's creepy.
What?
That bottle just started moving. Sandra said we got 4 inches of snow here in New Jersey and it's 25 degrees going down to 17. I just looked here and right now it's 36, which is freezing to me. But
it was cold last night. It was.
Yeah.
It was cold the other night. So when your adrenaline gets to pumping, you get really hot, really quick. But I come home and I showed Steph I don't remember if I talked about the incident with a juvenile that had a gun and stuff, but I brought it home and I let Steph watch the video footage of, a high stress situation when you're pulling up and you don't know the situation. You know that he's got a gun and he's had it on. I better quit saying that word. They're gonna, yeah, but he had one of those, yeah, things, and luckily it ended peacefully. But you just never know with some of the younger people, especially if you haven't ever dealt with them. Usually a lot of the people that you deal with all the time, you know how to talk to them and to get the situation under control. When you go to dealing with somebody that has never dealt with law enforcement or something like that, it's really hard because you don't know if they're being serious or what the situation. And it was just really high stress, tensed. Luckily, he did not go as planned. The situation ended up being a suicide attempt, but or threat. Luckily, we got there in time. We was able to take him in custody and get him to a mental institution to get treatment from a healthcare or a doctor. Just a bad situation, but we see so many of them. What?
Leighton's on his phone.
He just got it and he's been told.
He knows, but he just added to the calendar tomorrow's Nana and Papa's Christmas.
Added to the calendar.
Yeah.
Like on here?
No, right here. The calendar he has.
Does he know
right
we can?
here. He doesn't know that we can see his stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna have to.
It's just funny.
That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm just about done with this one. But this this gentleman was in the Navy, and he retired in '94, I believe it was. It'll say all that here in just a second.
I wish caught up on some of these. This Brian, he says hi from Wisconsin. Do you have problems with the stencil vinyl bubbling while you're trying to weed it and while it's cutting? And do you plane both sides of the stripes or just one side?
I plane both sides of the stripe, and on the stencil, I don't have any problems with it bubbling. And if you're having problems with it bubbling, most likely your pressure's too high, or too high, or the vinyl's old. That's what I've found out just doing some studying on it. But yes, I do plane both sides of the board.
Hello, Oklahoma's GOTI. Fire stick.
Fire stick.
I don't know. Scott said fire stick. Let me see.
We did get 4 quail eggs today, which is weird. They're still laying at 30-something degree weather.
It's staying warm.
But I
Yeah, Oklahoma GOTI said you gotta say pew pew. That's what it is, not
Pew
pow
pew.
pow.
Okay. Yeah, they probably already got me marked now. But we'll see.
Hi, Sandra.
Looks like we're going to end up with 8 baby button quail. Yeah. So how's everyone's evening going, or weekend?
Yeah, that's what we're trying for, Scott. He said, okay, guys, nothing says Merry Christmas like getting our favorite channel to 10,000.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And it's buffering, but we're back on. I had to switch it over. But as many of y'all know, if you watched the last video, we got some baby button quail. And here is our favorite one.
It's my
Look at that little thing.
It's Krispy Kreme.
That is absolutely awesome. I hope y'all can see it. I'll leave it up there in a minute, make sure y'all are able to see it. But this baby quail is awesome. They're growing a little bit, but they're the size of probably a $50 is what I'd say.
Oh, you about to drop it?
Yeah, we ended up only getting 8 of them. But them daggum dudes are fast. I didn't realize how fast they was, but they will get away from you. But somebody also told us that, and we read about it as well, that you can actually tame them.
Yeah, finger tame them.
So that might be something. Once again, I apologize. I should have just peeled this before I got on here. I mean, because that's the, if it was a video, I wouldn't stay right here and just watch peeling after you've already seen what's going on. Get to the fun stuff.
Try to catch up on these.
Then sometimes you get all the way to the end and then you mess up. But luckily on the actual letters, you can replace the letters as long as you got the room and you got the actual lined up right.
Ed said the little quill was great today.
Ed just eating all kinds of good food up there.
Hello, Luann. Linda, Lori.
Wow, we got several in here tonight.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Sandra said probably Stephanie if you're put a light out there, then quail or lay all the time. Because if they eat, they're going to lay. If they drink, they're going to lay.
Yeah, I put a light out there when it gets really cold, but
That's probably why they're laying.
we've got several eggs for us right now, and we don't plan on hatching any off for a little while. So we're just going to let them be, and if they do lay, we'll collect them. What's up?
Matt said, you know, we can't post links in live chat anymore. YouTube's throttling us.
Oh, I did not know that. Wonder why.
If we can just post it and then they can screenshot it and then go and type it in.
Well, that's not good. I mean, that helped when you mentioned other channels and stuff.
Luann, did you go by the post office?
I haven't been to the post office.
I didn't go today. It didn't come yesterday, so it might have came today. We can stop by there after church tomorrow. Or on the way to church, I guess.
Did they say why they stopped it, or just YouTube just doing what they do, just turning everything off? Man, it's just always something.
Oh, wow. Ohio, it's snowing heavy till 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. A bunch of people saying buffering. Oh, that must have been from earlier, because I'm still catching up. Just kidding.
Hopefully, I don't understand why the links, because you can actually allow it to where the monitor, I don't know. Gosh. That's what worries me about YouTube, if one day they just stop allowing the videos.
Julie, yes. Did you say we was doing a live Christmas Eve?
Yeah, Christmas
We're gonna
Eve.
do Christmas Eve live. And then Christmas, we probably won't go live because we got a lot to do. but he will be filming all of it.
Yeah,
so we'll do it kind of like we did last year. If you've seen our Christmas last year.
You know, Christmas we're going to film it, and then we kind of have our tradition. But we decided that the kids have got so much, so many Christmas gifts from our YouTube family and friends that we decided that we will go live Christmas Eve, and we'll do like a Christmas with everyone. That way, for the ones that did send gifts, they can actually see them being opening.
And we'll probably have to do it kind of earlier too.
Yeah, and we had a lot of after talking about that last night, we had a lot of requests from the people that's already sent gifts that they did not want to be recognized. So we probably won't be recognizing any names or anything like that. We're just going to open it, and for the ones that sent stuff, you know what y'all sent, and that just kind of show the appreciation and let y'all be a part of our Christmas, because I mean, obviously y'all are a big part of our lives. So we look forward to it, and if you're still needing that address or P.O. Box, it's P.O. Box
131.
Yeah, P.O. Box 131, Davis, Oklahoma, 73030. And most time, the kids' names, I think, are posted in the link below. If not, I know they are on other videos. I mean, I haven't had time to go through emails. I went through some today, but the ones that I'm answering right now are back on Wednesday and Thursday. So that's how far I'm behind. So if you've sent the email, I'm getting to it. I've just got to do everything, you know, in order. So I answer for a little while in certain areas, and then I go off to do my other things.
Truck and Dog ones that you may not want to say here, but what do you charge for your flags? Thanks.
Our flags we charge for the 37.5, which is this one here, is $165, and then our 30 by 16 3/4, which we will that will be next, is $110. Hopefully the wooden stuff will price go down by the time we get started back up next year. If not, they may go just a little bit more because we cut all of ours 2x4s. You just get a better wood grain, so it's a little bit more expensive and time consuming, but I absolutely love the wood grain.
Oklahoma GOT has a Dollar Tree contact paper is the best stencil material on the market. Cut it on paper settings. Thumbs up.
All right.
Yeah, Grace, that's my favorite. I know I'm way behind. I'm trying to catch it, but I like to read every one of them.
Yeah, so that's the whole plan. How many? 56 people in here? Wow, that's
Jumbo
awesome.
For Christmas.
That's awesome. Thank y'all for joining us. I mean, like I said, we're growing by the day, and we absolutely appreciate each and every one of y'all for sharing our channel. I know we're super excited about it.
TC said dropped in to add my like. Hello all. Jamie and Clink Crew Unleashed. How many different types of birds are you guys raising? We just have quail and what?
We have
Chickens?
Yeah, we have
Dog?
just
Two
quail,
dogs?
just the regular quail, or what kind of quail is it? I don't remember what kind of quail. It's not Bob White or anything like that. But and then the ones we just hatched out is the actual button quail. It was absolutely awesome. Which I've got an egg in here now. I was going to show the other
Hello,
night.
Chickasaw Scott.
Or the pretty blue egg did not hatch. I was kind of disappointed. But this is the button quail egg, and this is the actual regular quail egg. So you can see the size. I mean, it's almost double the size. But this real pretty blue one, we was hoping that would hatch. It didn't. We ended up getting 8 total, 8 baby button quail out of it. So I'm gonna leave these in here just for another day, and then we'll probably take them out and shut the incubator down for a little bit. And I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about maybe ordering some more button quail eggs just to hatch them, or just, it's fun to wait, but I may also just order some to get them here. I hate this. Running out of room.
I'm way behind. I'm trying to. Right.
She's trying to catch up.
What brand of vinyl cutter do you use? US Cutter. Is
Yeah,
that the
it's
brand?
a USC 28-inch vinyl cutter. I did post a link of it down in the description bottom. The description.
Merry Christmas, Christina.
We've had it for 2 years now, maybe.
Yeah.
It has been
Used
wonderful.
it the most this year when you started actually putting stuff on your flags.
We have, and I don't want to jinx ourselves, but we've had really, really good luck with it. It has, no mess ups. Just replaced the blades, and that's about it.
Scott, let's do a roll call, folks. Tell us where you're from. Let's see how many states and countries covered. Canada.
I gotta grab my ruler.
We got Canada, Ohio, Virginia. I don't remember how many I've seen. California. West Virginia, Texas, Michigan, Texas, Ohio, Massachusetts, Illinois, Oklahoma, Massachusetts, Ohio. It's so crazy seeing people. I mean, even though we've known people come from everywhere, it's still.
7 3/4. We run it to F.
Julie said over 3 days I made 8 cans of hot jelly. My favorite one is pineapple habanero. People have been asking me to make it again, so I'm giving it as Christmas gifts.
Wow.
That'd be like a mixture between us. I like pineapple stuff and you like hot sauces.
I've never heard of that.
Mm-mm. You scare me.
Well, sometimes when I cut these out, they do not line up right. I've got so many different flags I work with. So many different sizes. So,
Christina, yeah, our shopping is pretty much done with. Leighton's got one more gift, and I'm pretty sure he's not asleep, so I won't say what it is. But we have our first Christmas with the, I guess, with the in-laws, my in-laws. Tomorrow, where we'll be giving all the nieces and nephews and their gifts. So I'm being kind of late, and I'm going to start wrapping all of them tomorrow. I might do it tonight after we get off here and just go to bed late, and like I normally do anyways. And if we don't, like if one gift I think is smaller than a lot of the rest of the gifts, we'll do a run over to Walmart or something and find something to add to it. We try to keep the gifts about the same though for each kid.
I think we actually start the Santa Claus Monday or Tuesday.
So that means all these toys can get all my.
Well, yeah, I'm taking those to another place, but we've got a whole bunch of toys and stuff that was donated, donated and dropped off at the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and do the roundup and go to the houses that people have put in for. Make sure I get this just right. Oh, I gotta be perfect. 10.
Dakota, I haven't received it just yet. I just looked, but I'm sure it takes a little bit. Grafton, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Selena made pineapple pepper jam. That's crazy.
Huh. Never heard of that. But what about y'all? Y'all got all the Christmas done?
Yeah, that's what I think Scott said. We finished today. Christina said she does about the same thing, trying to keep the same number of gifts and tries to keep size clothes as well.
It's so hard to keep up, especially if there's several of them. And our family's big.
Cindy Brown, we do our sheriff's office and fire department, homemade fudge and divinity today.
Yeah, we get a lot of stuff like that as well. Especially this time of year. I think there was like a whole bunch of popcorn and stuff brought up there the other day. There was something else. I don't remember what it was, but it was awesome.
Joe said, "Do you read the Christmas story to your kids?"
What book is that we read?
They have a Christmas story. I think we'll read it this time. It's more of a different Christmas book every year. But they do have a Christmas story this year. They got Leighton. Oh, he picks on his sister and his brothers all the time, but he's still the sweetest kid. Like, the kids here, as if they're Chickasaw, they have the JOM, and they get $20 for the book fair every time it comes through or whatever. And Leighton used his to get Kason a Christmas present, which was a Ryan, because he's big over Ryan toy review or whatever. And he got him a Ryan book. And now he got $30 for his birthday today, and he's already picked out what he wants to buy Addison for Christmas.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he just told me a little bit ago when I was...
He does. He's got a big heart. He really does. I mean...
I told him, no, you got that for your Christmas. You can get her something. We'll go through and let them pick something out for each other. But, yeah, he's sweet.
He can be ornery with them though. Alright, we're just about done with this one. And tonight I've actually got some stars that we're going to actually shoot the stars on the flags as well. So
Happy birthday, Christina.
I don't know if y'all been live on that, but or if I went live on one of those, but yeah, that's going. Oh, this ain't ready.
But Christina, his birthday is actually the 22nd. It's Tuesday, but he wanted to do a small like Sunday fun day like we normally do. at Nana and Papa's house, so we did it today since we're having Christmas tomorrow. And then next Sunday after church, he's got 2 friends picked out, and we know the parents and stuff, and we're gonna take them to this, what, I don't even know what you call it, like an arcade place. It's got arcade in it, and then it's got go-karts.
Yeah, that's what
he'll get off the go-karts.
Yeah, that's what he's looking forward to is the go-karts.
Yeah. There's water wars in it, but they don't do the water wars right now. It's only seasonal. And mini golf. There's zip lining, which his dad will probably tell him no, that he can't do it, but he wants to zip line. And then what else was there?
There's a lot of stuff.
What's that? Where you climb it?
Rock climbing?
Rock climbing. And mini golf, if I said that.
I try to use the transfer tape a couple times if possible. Because, I mean, there's no use to getting rid of it if you still got, you can get some use out of it. I hope.
Thank you, Scott.
It'd be pretty cool if Cindy's on here. That way she can see.
What Cindy was it? No. She's not on here. I don't think I've ever seen her name, though.
She said she watches, so I don't know. What a mess. I can't wait till I get a big, big shop and I can have room to lay everything out. Awesome.
I know, Christina. That's what I think. I'm more excited than he is. Probably not. He's real excited. But I might just hit one of those. Me and Brandon go get on the bumper cars or whatever, go-karts too. The other 3, it's only gonna be Leighton and his 2 friends because we want it to be Leighton's day, and so the kids, the other 3 will be at Papa and Nana's house. Actually, I think Addison's gonna stay the night with her friend that night. Oh, Samantha said, my best friend passed away on December 17th. Bobby Jean Waycaster is 91 years old. Can you pray for the family?
Yes, most definitely. Sorry to hear that.
Then Dakota said, don't feel bad. Just buried my uncle today.
Death is hard. It really is. I mean.
One more luck.
One more luck. Where are you at 75?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Usually ours says 74, and then everybody else is already posting 75. So there might actually be 75.
Margie won last night. Did I tell you that?
Oh yeah, she's not on here. Not.
Trying to get this lined up is a little bit. Hopefully that'll work.
Oh, your battery.
Pops up.
I don't know. I think buffering. Okay, let's see 75. If Brandon races go-karts, this is Ray, he's on here now. If Brandon races go-karts, make him leave his ticket booth at home or he will cheat by pulling you over.
Yeah.
Oh no, he tried to pull me over, I just speed up.
Well, I told y'all the other night.
Yeah, I see 82, so let me go find a good one.
I told y'all the other night, it's been so long since I wrote a ticket. And I wrote one yesterday. And I thought I was going to go the rest of the year without writing one. But we had just got done with lunch, and we was pulling out, and he comes out and he like fishtails in front of me. And I go up there and I stop him, and his tag's out as well, which no big deal really. And I go up and ask him, you know, what his hurry was, if he knew why I stopped him. And he said, no, I never did get over 30 miles an hour. So what is your probable cause for making a stop? I said, sir, I mean, you accelerated at a high rate of speed. Your tires left the cross the center line, and then also your tag's out. So I told him, I was like, dude, I'm just trying to let you know, man. I said, I'm the easiest cop you'll ever meet, and we'll go down the road. So we always sit there and just talk to him, and, you know, trying to see if he lived here. So, you know, because his license said another state or another town, and he just got the most lippiest I've dealt with all daggum year. So, yeah, he got a ticket, and
thank you, Charles.
he got a ticket, and he got to go get his car out of the impound as well for a failure to pay taxes due to state, in which usually I don't even give them a ticket. I give them a warning down the road, but I'm not going to be talked to like that when I've never done anything wrong to him. And that's, I mean, by the end of the stop, you know, he was good, but it's like I told him, I said, I know there's officers out there that are pricks, but I'm telling you, every one of them isn't pricks, and they don't deserve the treatment like you just did. He is real apologetic, in which I told him, you know, just, you know, go to court. Don't just pay the ticket, because the way our court system is if you get a citation for no insurance or ticket, if you show up with your tag or insurance, most of the time they dismiss it, as long as you go in there and, you know, you're legit with them and not try to be a punk. But
Selena said when I was an officer, I had to pull over my mother. She said when she got smart with me, so I gave her a ticket.
I've arrested my brother before.
Alright, before we go anywhere else, let's go ahead and do this. Do your instruction stuff on the shirt.
Alright, so here's the deal. We're going to have everyone pick numbers. No one post any numbers until Stephanie says start. Once she hits start, you're going to pick a number between 1 and 25. And like I say, nobody post any numbers until we get the instructions done. So, for instance, if the number was 50 and someone picked 49 and someone picked 51, we will have a draw off. If the number was 50 and there was 10 people that picked 50, those 10 people would have a draw off. Once you post one number, don't post any other numbers. If you post more than one number, you will be disqualified, or you will not be eligible for the free shirt. So,
there's Margie.
Other than that, just please follow the instructions. This is to have fun. I don't want anyone to get mad. Like I say, I love going live and interacting with each and every one of y'all, and I love doing this here. So, most definitely, let's have some fun.
Alright, start.
Go ahead and get them put. You already write a number down?
Yep.
Okay.
Go back up here and Merry Christmas. Selena said I was going to let her go until she got smart with me. That's pretty much Brandon. He'll let anybody go, but you're mouthy and no.
Yeah, I mean, I've let somebody driving over 100 miles go with a warning. It just all, my deal is respect, you know, because here's the deal. Everybody's got a lead foot, but if you get up there with the attitude, no, I'm just going to write you and see you in court or whatever.
Hello, Margie. Matt said, dude, I want you to arrest me and make a good video.
Might have to do that now. Yeah, that's my deal. After I do it, I feel bad, you know, because you know I was a kid at once, and I used to be the same smart aleck kid, but you know I got punished for it as well. So
Brooke said I need a flag for my husband for Christmas. How much?
I have to see if I have any more of them. We're just about. I know there may be a couple extra ones. I know that they ain't done.
Ray said Matt arrest you for chicken piddling.
Chicken peddling. Let me cut this off here, and then we'll move on to the next one. I don't think any of them's like a logo top.
Did you say 1 through 25?
1 through 125.
Okay, that's what I figured. 1 and 125.
All right, that one's done. So let's go to the 30 by 16 3/4.
They kind of slowed down. Give a countdown before you start that.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Well, after she hits stop, no other numbers will be accepted.
The number is 3.
Number 3.
Let me get.
Number 3. How many did we have any number 3s?
I'm gonna look. Let's see. 17. 5.
Got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Looks like the 5 has it. Scott.
Hey, what was crazy? What was crazy last night? Kay, Ed, Margie all picked the same number.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Grace Ortiz wins.
Congratulations! Thank you so much for hanging out and joining our live. If you're
Someone said TC had 1. Look.
TC, I got the shirts. We're waiting for the shirts to come in. I'm so sorry that I had to send the last ones back because they was not the same color as we've been getting, and I kept them one time, but I'm not going to go back and forth because I paid for, and I'm going to get it.
Okay. TC has 1 and Grace has 5. That's right in the middle, so they need to do a draw off.
Yeah.
Grace Ortiz and TC, y'all both pick a number, but let me write it down first. Between 1 and 20. Start. Between 1 and 20. Grace and TC only.
Pop a top again.
And Grace, haven't seen her. Only Grace and TC, guys. Thank you, Scott. Scott's being our dude tonight.
Awesome.
Grace picked 10. Alright. The answer is 16. So let me see, what was it? Grace got 10, so she's off by 5. TC with 14. So TC's got it. Let me screenshot that.
Awesome. So that means he's got 2 of them coming now. Is TC's the one that is on the machine? What size was it?
No, his has been shipped.
Oh, it has been shipped? The shirt and vinyl stickers and
Oh no.
stencil decals and all that, that's Stephanie's side of the operation. So she keeps track of all that. This is going to be a helicopter. and then it's going to have a phrase underneath it, and it's basically his name, the year he was in service, or how many years he had in service. Pretty cool. But like I say, guys, we can pretty much make anything you want. If you give us a picture of something similar to what you're wanting, we can most likely get pretty close. Get this all peeled out here. We'll get this one stuck. And we are going to, I think we're going to do it before Christmas. I'll leave it up to y'all. Y'all remember the night that we auctioned them flags, whatever you call it? I'm going to have about 6 or 7 more like that. That I'm not going to sell on our website just because there's some defects that I don't like and I don't want to sell them on the actual website. So, like I say, I'll show them. You know, you may not be able to tell what the problem is, but I can tell. So that's my main deal. But I'll let y'all decide if we do that before Christmas or we'll do it after. I was trying to get a few more things made up that Leighton was wanting to make, but it would be nice to get rid of, make some more room, because like I say, our shelves are just about empty. Peel this out. I hate the small ones. Hopefully Stephanie comes back. It's getting really quiet. I don't like that. Matt, you still on here? Is your quail still laying eggs? At 65, still haven't. Congratulations, TC. Oh, wow. So I don't guess they actually quit laying. Just, that's crazy. We're getting some of the, I know a lot of the eggs that we're getting are new because every now and then we'll go outside and there'll be a soft shell. And then usually it's a dark blue or something like that. Like I said, I got a couple of these and then we're going to paint some stars. I think I've got 2 stars to paint. And those are just flags that I actually found in a different area of the shop that the star didn't get made. So I'm going to go ahead and make them and put them on the shelf as well. Come on. Merry Christmas, Scott. TC, that's so sweet. Yeah, church is in the morning, yes. We've definitely had a large outbreak here of the pandemic. It has increased. So they're hoping our hospital is like on divert right now. So they're having to take them other places. So church has been very slow here lately, which is understandable.
Had to have a little chat with Leighton.
Was he still on it?
Yeah. I seen it on the phone, that's why. And I told him, I said, I can see everything you do. His is the one that's over there.
It
So
is.
he'll have 2. So at least we didn't shit it out, and then I can get that one, and then he'll have 2.
Yeah, just find out what color he wants.
TC, you had black medium. Do you want to get a gray one? Shoot, he might have already got a gray one too. I don't know. What percentage of protein do you feed them?
I'm at 22%, which I would like to have more, but our place does not, or Stillwater Milling doesn't have any anything with that, any more protein than that. So what I do is take these.
Oh, okay. Did you read you wanted to send it to Grace?
Oh no, I didn't. I take these mealworms and I actually crunch them up, and then I mix them in with the feed to try to give it more protein.
Margie said feed them crushed eggshells. A lot of people left as soon as the giveaway was done.
Did they?
That's what Selena said.
That's okay. I mean,
It's just fun.
it's fun. We have fun, and like I say, if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We're a family channel. We do all kinds of things. You just never know what we're going to be doing or what the video is going to be of. Like I say, is we just kind of go with the flow. When we get moved out in the country, obviously it'll be more. We'll be able to do more out there, but in town, it's a little hard, but we're getting by. So I wouldn't care if there was 20 of y'all in here or 10. I just love visiting with y'all. It's just awesome.
Yes, Dakota, I did. I just now checked again, and we got your email, and if I remember, I will email back. Or Brandon will. He checks it more than I do.
Right now, it's so hard keeping up with the emails. And which, you know, I've got 2 emails to keep up with. I've got work and then YouTube. And there's a bunch of them that comes in every single day. It's hard to stay up. It's like you get caught up with one, and then you go to the messages and you just like switch back and forth. So Steph's been helping out with the messages, so that has helped tremendously.
Julie said at 65 I still have lead in my foot, but now I've got a whole bunch of LED or lead in my butt.
That's awesome.
And that's when TC said, wait, can Grace get it? But I guess Grace isn't replying. She left. I'm just thinking.
Well, I've had a lot of people tell me that, you know, doing a giveaway is just going to bring in trolls or just... That's okay. I want to be able to have fun with the people that are subscribed here. I mean, if a new person wins, that's perfectly fine. And because everybody's going to have a chance sooner or later, because as much as we go live. We started going a little bit more because at the very beginning, when we would go live, we would lose like 20 or 30 subscribers for some reason. But then I got to figuring out, you know, those are the ones that possibly subscribe just because of one of my law enforcement videos or something like that I posted. So they subscribe and they're not, that's what they want. So that's okay as well. Yeah, I have no drink.
Scott knows it. Just wait till Steph gets back. Grace. Good night, Sandra.
Thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful New Year. Have they said on them flags that I got put over there on the side about auctioning them off? Do they want to try to do it before the Christmas or wait till after?
I don't know. I think you just asked them.
No, I did that one years gone.
Oh, I'm almost caught up. There's a bunch trying to figure out where Grace is.
Because some of them may get sent out and may get there before Christmas.
Okay, Grace did comment. She said, it's funny, I've been subbed for a long time but never comment because I'm shy, and today I comment and win a shirt. Too cool. Thanks, TC.
Awesome. Congratulations. Like I say, is we we definitely love giving them away. It's fun. Used to we give the flags away, which got kind of expensive. 30.
Nancy, I believe yours will be. I've got 3 done. It should be this coming up week. That hopefully Monday I'll have them all back on stock and send them out. Did you get those ones ordered?
Yes.
Okay.
Why? I don't understand why this is not lining up. I must have grabbed the wrong
Merry Christmas,
flag.
Christina, and happy birthday. And oh, and you're gonna have to use my bag.
Oh, here, I've got one in here.
No, it's fine. I stole yours. This is probably the one you're looking for. Let's see. I'm gonna hook up the charger, so if it goes kind of crazy, just a second. Alright. There.
I guess when I actually cut the flag or cut the stencils out, I've got different actual flags I use on the computer, and some of them may have a different size stripe, or it's the same size stripe, but it's off a little bit on the thickness. So I guess that's what's the problem is. So
Yeah, I was a little bit behind, Scott. I was trying to start from the top and make sure everyone's comment got done. I'm just thankful you're helping.
you know, I mean,
Yeah, Grace, I see you say you will, but just email us your size and color. But if it's a 3X, all we have is black.
we may have some gray here in a couple days.
Did you order both?
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding. Black or gray?
They went back up on their prices.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
The shirts?
Yeah.
Did you guys... Oh, did you check out the Pioneer ship?
The that channel, I don't know if, is that the one we went in there and watched? Oh yeah, that was where they was auctioning them things off, or
Was that the one?
I think so, where they was winning the stuff out of the coin machines,
Maybe.
and then they auctioned some stuff off.
How much is it for a small flag? 110, right?
Yeah, 110. That's the smallest one we have.
Teresa said auction off before Christmas is my suggestion. Christmas. Jigsaw Scott said before Christmas would be amazing, but I know how busy y'all are, so if you need to do after, that's okay too. One proud American, is Harley a police officer, or what's his status in law enforcement? Yes, he is K9.
He is a police officer. He has a commission card just like I do.
He just acts better.
Yeah. 6 1/4. I'll be at the C at 15. Yep, he's a police officer. He's been in, I think, right at 5 years.
Evan's family's been cutting stuff out tonight too.
Awesome. I used to like really get into cutting it, but just got so much stuff going. It like I get to moving so fast on the machine, and I end up messing things up. It's just crazy. Like tonight, I'm in pretty good shape because I won't have to go in and edit a video. So we're trying
to help me wrap presents.
Yeah, so we're trying to put out a video every 3 days, and it's been quite interesting because we want to try to grow, and that's how you do it, is to continue putting out videos.
Oh yeah, it was the cheaper shipping rates. That's what the Pioneer
Oh,
it was. I thought it was.
yes, we did look into it, but we haven't like tried their free service. We went and talked to. I did talk to the post office, asked them about it, and they said they hadn't heard of that one, but it might be something we start on our next go around with our.
Thank you, Grace. I screenshotted it. Should be sent her stuff.
When we start making them, a lot of them again at the beginning of the year, or we're going to take a little time off in the first.
Hello, Debbie. Margie said, whenever you feel like it, but just make sure you let her know.
Well, how many? That's what I'm saying. If we still have several in here after I get done with this, there's only like 6 of them. And all that I would have to do is put another coat of polyurethane on them, and then they would be done.
Yes, Rob, you can do that. Send it to his email. He said if he sends a picture, could you see if you can make a transfer for a flag?
Yes.
Brenda said, thank you for all you do. If I could hug you, I probably would. You have a beautiful wife. I just now notice how pretty your wife's hair is. Looks just like my mom's was. Almost the exact same color.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It was down today because for events and stuff, like tomorrow I'll straighten it again for church. But usually it's up.
And hopefully, did she say when the daycare is going to open back up?
No, she didn't say when it should open back up, but they should start building in January. I gotta see is it blueprints or?
Yeah, blueprints.
Blueprints of it. That's not what we called ours though. What
Yeah, blueprints.
plans?
Floor plan.
Floor plans, that's what I'm used to saying. I gotta see those today, or yesterday at our Christmas party, and it was awesome. It's gonna be bigger than I'm used to. Well, the kids aren't gonna know what to do. We might lose some of them. No, I'm just kidding.
See how many thumbs up we can get for the flag off the.
What, for tonight?
Yeah, because honestly, if I can get them polyurethane like tonight, they could go out probably Monday and they get them right at.
Who would like to do the auction after Brandon gets done with this flag?
I've got 2 more.
2 more flags tonight. Give me a thumbs up.
If there's enough, we'll do it because I really want to try to get the shelves clean.
Evan family, he said, I've been trying to come up with a good logo for us, but I'm having trouble.
I know I'm so busy when I say this. Send me an email what you're kind of looking for, and I'll see if I can help you. I helped well, no, I just made theirs. They come up with their own logo. They're mine. See how we're going to do this.
There's 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a lot of people are putting like 3, 10, 5 thumbs up.
Okay.
I want to put a thumbs up. Give me a flag.
I think that's going to work.
What's that? Oh, from them climbing up it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you got a bunch of thumbs up. It's technically not a school, but I should let someone come in here. You know, he's still awake.
I'll go get him. He got mad last time we auctioned some of that stuff off, so We'll see if he's still up. I bet he is. Wow, this is gonna look awesome. That is awesome. Check. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We'll set this right up against this one. Because usually I'll try to give it about 24 hours for the flags to actually dry. Sometimes it may take longer. It just depends. I'll put a heater inside, and then most of the time they'll dry. Was he asleep?
No, he's getting some clothes on. He walked out of the room. I said, "Hey, you might need some clothes on." He said, "Oh," and I said, "Don't you want your phone too?" He said, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." I said, "Yeah, you didn't forget about a phone."
Yeah, I'd like to get his IQ tested. Honestly. Because he is
Smart. And I'm telling what he did earlier, because it's not a big deal. But our phones were linked together because my Apple ID, it was, he doesn't know it, but we actually gave him my old iPhone because it's a good iPhone still. And he went in there and put forgot password and changed my password to my Apple ID. And
don't know.
So I had to go in there and I was like, "No, you cannot do that." Explained how he's not supposed to be able to do that, or he's not supposed to do that. But anyways, here's Leighton.
There's the
Stand
chicken
right
man.
here so we're not in the way, because he's going to be doing this for a couple more flags, and then we'll.
You got your phone?
Yeah.
Wow, you got your own phone
Oh,
now.
I'm going to have to download
I
YouTube.
know.
You don't have YouTube, would it?
Yeah. Because I had to reset it.
It's
a new
where's
phone.
your app store? Right there.
Yeah, it's a new phone.
iPhone
Boy,
8
howdy.
Plus.
Huh?
iPhone 8 Plus.
They can't hear you while talking that way.
iPhone 8 Plus.
Yeah, that's a new phone, buddy. You just gotta remember your responsibilities. You know what you can and can't do, and just always remember, just because we're not around doesn't mean we don't know what's going on.
Like that calendar, putting in as Christmas tomorrow.
I did that.
I know.
Yeah.
How do I know about it?
We know,
See it?
so you just remember that.
Saying. Just a minute. Wait. This thing's so weird because it's got everything on like the front menu or front page.
You tell them how old you're gonna be
I'm gonna be 9 December 22nd in 4 days.
in 4 days. 9 years old. Good Lord, you'll be getting your driver's license soon.
Yeah. When
Wow.
I turn 9, I'll only need 7 more years till I can get my permit and drive.
Oh dear Lord. That'd be crazy. Daddy give you a ticket.
Or Daniel.
Yeah.
You
No.
can't-
Oh wait, yeah, he's a retired.
Yeah. Daniel can't give you a ticket no more.
He's retired.
Probably a good thing because he likes getting these heavy people.
Yeah. Stephanie got stopped by Daniel 2 different times.
I heard all about it.
Just about got this one peeled out. And I think y'all like this logo as well too. This is one of the very first logos that I made when we started making flags. And
Which one is it?
just a second. Yep, this was one of the very first.
He has to ask for permission.
That's the live phone.
I think it might be my phone though. There it is right there.
Where?
Yeah, it just popped up there.
Click on it real fast.
To figure something out. Sorry about that. I was trying to switch it over so he could actually. Is it back up and going now, guys? Yeah, I was trying to switch it over so he could do these. Actually, watch it on his phone, but.
Oh yeah. Let's do it real fast for a second. And this time, let me touch it. Just a second.
We want to set this up so he can use his phone for the first time in the live. But just bear with us.
It shouldn't take too long. All I have to do is push yes whenever I click on it, but it's not got good service in here. Ask. And it should pop up here.
4, 3, 2, 1. 2,
Doesn't look like it's going to do it.
5.
Scott said he'll sing and dance, don't worry. It did it a second ago. Hold that over there. Hold it just right. Stick your tongue out.
What?
Oh, well, see if we get to.
Let me see it. Here, I'm not using mine.
No, it'll have to be that one. Because that one's the one it's hooked up to. It's fine.
Here, I'm not using this one.
Oh, you mean, I got you. We'll do it later.
We'll do
try
it
to
later.
download something else and
He likes to read them messages. But anyways, this is one of the very first logos that we started making when we started the actual putting things on the flags.
What is it?
good, great legend.
And what it is some army men with like guns, the outline of guns.
Thanks, Scott.
Selena said I have GPS on my son's phone. I would call him, ask why you're not where you're supposed to be. You could never figure out how I knew. We probably do that later on, like, because he doesn't go a lot of places that we're not. But he does have Find My iPhone with it on it, which I guess is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, here in just a second we'll do that, and be sure to smash that thumbs up button, and we will give another shirt away. It'd be nice to give 2 away. We haven't done that very often. Maybe 1 or 2 times we've ever gave 2 shirts away in one night. That would be.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's 109 likes.
Yes, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, Margie says stand on one leg, hold a coat hanger covered in foil. Raise your hand to the sky. Then stick your tongue out to the left side. No, not to the left side. Do the right side.
To the right, to the right. Back now, y'all.
Thank you, Dakota.
Fire sticks, Brandon.
Fire sticks.
I don't know.
Dead.
All right, there we go. That is peeled out. So let's go ahead and see if I can use this. Maybe.
Terry said you're lucky, Leighton. I'm still on
I
the
know.
iPhone 5.
I saw that.
He's spoilt rotten's what he is.
A
Yo,
bunch of people are saying happy birthday.
Dad,
What?
you tricked me. I thought you really gave me some gloves.
Oh,
And I took the gloves out and I said,
That was me. How he. Which, you got it on video though, huh?
yeah.
But I'll go ahead and tell. I put this phone. I got a box of
Gloves?
gloves, and I put the phone wrapped in a washcloth, stuck it in there, and then filled the rest of it with gloves, so
I
it
couldn't
looks like
find it.
gloves.
I couldn't find that
So
phone.
it looked like he was getting gloves for.
Yeah, but then I saw all the
His birthday.
stuff was open on the sides. I was like, you gotta be kidding
Let's
me.
just go ahead and put this down right now.
Oh, I'm just looking at
They said, please respect that phone.
yes,
Just leave it alone. That's a Merry
because it can, we
Good
can.
night, Matt. Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you for joining us tonight, Matt.
Matthew,
He was, actually. gloves would be a good gift.
What?
Get you some gloves for Christmas. Some boxing gloves. Lori said, happy birthday, Leighton. Glad you got it.
I know.
Just remember the rules.
That's the one that I was wearing. I'm looking at the very bottom.
You gonna sing for him? Let you stay up a little bit late. I mean, they only went to bed at like 12:30 last night.
That was a full night.
Julie says she loves that flag. It's beautiful.
Awesome. 8 1/4 is going to be at 3.
Did it die? Your phone just died.
That's why you gave it
He's
to
having
me.
the worst look.
That's why you gave it to me.
Why?
Cause it's gonna die.
I didn't know it was going to die.
This charger, I think, has the double, doesn't it?
No.
No, that one's the single.
You have to go in and get another one.
No, go get the other charger.
What charger?
No, get one of the black ones. The longer ones.
Where's they at?
I think, check on my side of it. I thought so, Margie.
That's a what?
She said that was a cool trick you played on Leighton. He just kept saying, he was so mad that he wasn't getting a phone. And we had to keep telling him, yeah, well, you're too young. You're too young. You don't need a phone. In the back of our heads, we're like, yeah, he needs one, but
Hopefully he can be good with it. I'm sorry it takes so long to do this. I just want to make sure it's right.
What is above my bed?
Yeah, okay.
I thought so, because I have my
How are they like,
watch hooked up to it.
how's it a double? Is it a double? How's
Yeah.
it a double?
Oh, I might have messed up.
This is double, look. Double, 1, 2. Alright. Now, what we'll do, let me see it. You hold it over here. Put this up. And I put this one. I did not plug anything else.
Was there quite a few for the auction deal?
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
Okay.
Dakota lives in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Is that? Make sure it's charging. Let's see.
Y'all hear the quail?
No. Yeah. I can. Are there any more in here?
No, we only got 8 of them.
Oh man. Oh, that's scary.
I don't even want to see it.
What was the number last round? 16?
Thank you, TC. He said everyone needing to know, look for YouTube help and look for policy, safety, and copyright for the changes.
What?
You just talked about the why you can't.
post the links?
Yeah. Can't post the links or whatever.
That just irritates me.
So
They just can't leave anything alone. They got to keep changing everything. You get used to something and they change.
I can't figure out the password.
Oh, this one? Oh, that's a good idea that you don't know the password. Now get it back on it. Find it.
You want to pull these very slowly. Sometimes you get them down too good.
Get it over here, you can't see. Julie's having that's pretty cool fun you got.
Look how small that is compared to mine.
Leighton the happiest. I think your work on what, a 6?
Something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm beating Daddy.
You beat me, huh?
You can only learn responsibility by having something to be responsible for. You gotta be responsible if you want to keep it. Who's ready for the largest amount auction this late on YouTube? Scott said.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
In just a second. Man, I wish I'd have.
Oh, look at this one.
Gummit.
Yeah, I was just reading that you can pull a prank on your dad and we also can play wrestling.
And if you do put these on here and you do get air bubbles or something, you can put a little hole in and it'll pop the air bubble. But I try not to get them. Okay. Go ahead and let's try to spot through that. Let me go through here real quick.
Thank you, Margie. She said it's a beautiful flag. Or she said that's beautiful.
And Margie said that flag is beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Well, let's see, this is the only one I really got for this one. All right. It's weird. We have to. It's really strange because we have to have our live on for a little bit, our website. Oh, I can't even talk.
It buffers for a little bit, so we have to have Wi-Fi on when we hook it up, and then we have to go and turn it off in a little while, and then a little while later we have to turn it back on. It doesn't know which one it wants to be.
It's crazy. Let's see if I can get this peeled out. We'll peel this out, and then we'll go ahead and go get some of those flags and get started before everybody gets too tired, because I'm going to be on here a while. I've got to do some polyurethane, and then we're going to paint some stars. And we'll just see how it all goes. Luckily, this is my Friday.
And then how many subscribers do we need to get? Well,
150
150
likes.
150 likes. So,
Marty said only one problem with my new phone. I can't hear you talking while I'm typing. I guess you always have to accept the good with the bad.
TC said, "Grr, the buffering."
He won a shirt at Lovely Deal.
I know. I'd see it.
Well,
TC?
I can get this thing to come.
no. He almost won a shirt earlier.
Oh. Why does it say TC on it?
Last one's going to take the longest, looks like. I
He
should have
won
started
it,
from the other
But
end.
he gave it to Grace. It was 3.
Have you ever did an auction, Leighton?
TC did.
And I know what that is.
You do?
TC put number, I think 5, and then she had 1.
Me and Mama got rid of a bunch of flags last time.
Good night, Heather. Merry Christmas.
Thank you for joining. If we don't talk to you before then, we hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you for Showing your support to our channel. We absolutely
It's
appreciate it.
12 a.m. Where Heather lives. Heather lives. Ooh.
Probably going to mess up because I'm getting in a hurry now. And, get down here.
Looking nice.
What have you got? Anything else for your birthday, Leighton?
I got a mystery tackle box.
What else did you get?
I got what is it called? Air hockey.
Yeah, air hockey game.
That's
And
awesome.
then I got
I told him about your $30 and what you wanted to do with it.
okay.
You don't want to let people know how sweet you can
Yeah, he's shy now.
be.
What did Nana Papa give me? Oh, money
They gave you the money.
and
Aunt Bertie Cody gave you money.
Gosh, I should
He
have.
gave me
Scott said, take your time. I enjoy watching people work. How soon until y'all have house building videos?
Yes,
Hopefully.
I am good at pranking people.
Hopefully, in a couple months, I'm hoping.
I wish they'd just text us and say, hey, why don't you come out here?
Yeah, we're waiting. Our next message is they're going to contact us to go out there to actually pick where we're, or what's it,
Survey.
survey the property. 1 acre of it.
So what would you do with the button claw?
We're
Raising.
raising them.
Raising them. They're just so awesome.
They're so cute.
They're small.
There's not very many people that have them around here.
Happiest of birthdays, Leighton, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Leighton, be careful. That's what you was reading. Dad might auction you off.
Yeah.
No, but Mom might.
Don't rush.
Hey, everything has a price. Just kidding. How was your ice cream? Luann wants to know.
What? Oh,
Well,
course it did.
Brahms and then also the ice cream cake for your birthday.
Oreo.
How was it? You gotta
It was
tell me.
good.
Don't tell me.
It's good. I stuffed my face into it.
Yeah, he wanted, like with the younger kids, when they're like 1 or 2, they get the smash cake. Well, Leighton's getting older, and we was just doing a small family get together, so I just let him pick out 1 cake, and he wanted the Oreo cake.
Well, I wanted them to make me a wrestling cake, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They were stocked.
Yeah, they were
It was
stocked
an
up big.
Oreo or wrestling cake, but they were stocked up. So then we had to get the Oreo cake.
But it was an Oreo ice cream cake, and he wanted to stuff his face in the whole cake, and I was like, no, because people's gonna be eating that.
Why is my dill turned down all the way? No, it's not. Wow, it's not turned down all the way.
I want to know about the root beer floats. Scott wants to know.
Root beer floats.
Yeah, I made a big old sound. I think I broke Mama's ears. Doing.
Oh, with the straw.
Not the
Or not the straw, the glass
lid.
cups.
The lid. The glass cup.
Or the root beer bottles. He was just using the bottle and blowing into it and making a liquid sound. They were pretty good though. We still have 3 bottles left. And then I have just a 2-liter.
Oh, thank you, Luann. What's
Oh,
it?
just a happy birthday, $5.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Julie said, hey Leighton, be careful with your phone and don't drop it. I have 3 cracks in mine from dropping it.
I like 7 cracks from my other phone.
Yeah.
Cause somebody threw it
iPod.
on it.
That was an iPod, yeah.
Yeah, iPod.
That is totally different from an iPod, boy.
Yeah. Dad, why is yours a small phone? Cause mine's an 8 and it's way.
That's just what I chose. Okay, that lined up perfect. I'm gonna sit this on here and get ready to go. Go
A
ahead.
bunch of these people are saying, slow down, don't take your time,
14
don't
and
rush
a
on
quarter.
their account.
7 and a quarter. 14, 7 and a quarter would be the
Oh, there's
H.
Cassie.
Cassie here? I thought she was
She
right
must
here.
have just woke up.
No, they went out to eat.
Oh.
I think they went out to eat, went to Bass Pro Shop.
Aww.
Leighton got mad at us last time we went to Bass Pro Shop. We didn't take him because it was mine and your dad's date night.
7 and a half. 7 and a half. H. Minus.
Cassie, why are you talking about root beer floats? My favorite.
Mom, are the green, like if you send somebody and it's green, does that mean iPhone?
What?
If it's green,
You can't text
then why is it green? And yours is blue.
because the blue is iMessage. That would be like from you sending to me or you sending to someone because iMessage is a form of messaging through. But yours is green because yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lori said, time for me to shut my eyes all the way. The toothpicks can't hold the eyes open anymore. Laugh aloud. Merry Christmas. Good night, Lori. Merry
Thanks for
Christmas.
joining. It's been an awesome night so far. A bunch of people on here.
Oh, Cassie said kids were with us, so it was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And Bass Pro doesn't have baskets, do they?
I don't remember if they do or not.
I don't remember. When we go, we usually don't have to get a basket.
That's what I want to go to Bass Pro Shop for my birthday.
Oh man. So we'll just do that instead of the go-karts.
No.
Be cheaper.
Just go around looking at fish.
Yeah. You only get it right at one time. That's it.
Not
So
one.
you better enjoy it.
Why one time?
One Proud Marion said one of the birds wants to come out and say hi. Let me cop it up. I'll be the one to drop it though.
Yeah. You will.
Let's see, dude. Which one's chirping?
Here, I'll get them.
I got him. Should I get Krispy Kreme out again?
Krispy
Yeah.
Kreme. Who's Krispy Kreme?
I named that one.
Which one?
It's the one that looks like a Krispy Kreme donut
I can't see.
with chocolate covered.
I can't see.
I don't know if I'll be able to get them.
Got 'em?
Trapped behind the water though. Fish.
Here, let me try to get them.
I just don't know if I can hold on here. Here. How do you hold them where it doesn't fall? Here.
Here, I'll do it.
I gotta reach up there, son.
Yeah.
I know you can do it, but I just don't want him to fall. This is Krispy Kreme, Stephanie said. Little bitty thing. Yeah.
It looks like he's covered in chocolate. You can just eat him right there.
Turn around. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. There you go. Yeah, you just pooped all in my hand.
Ha! That's why I didn't want to do it.
Nothing like a little bit of animal poop.
Cassie, that's kind of like Leighton. She said grandparents didn't have money to spend for Christmas, so they had a shopping spree at Walmart. Leighton got $30.
No, 35 now.
Yeah, 35 now. But like I was saying earlier, he told me inside that he wanted, now that he has $30, he wants to go to Walmart and there's this, what was it, Trinity and Madison
Yeah.
gift that he wants to get Addison for her Christmas. He already got Kason something.
Yeah.
But I
I
told
might be
him
able
that
to get
he needs to get
everybody
himself
one.
something.
I
Yeah.
might could get Addison and Brandon out.
You ain't gotta get us nothing, son.
Y'all are too expensive, that's why.
Oh, I think you're the expensive one.
Yeah.
No.
Scott said, wish the kiddos Merry Christmas from me and Gary also.
Who?
Oh, he's talking to
Hey, Nancy.
Cassie. Oh, Nancy and the bad is here.
You gotta look at the phone
Hey, look
too.
at the phone up there too. That's what I'm bad about. I try to keep my nose
Yeah.
here trying to
Subscribers told her last time she needs to speak up and look
Get
up
my
and look at that
face
camera.
out of the phone.
Yeah, get your face out of the phone.
I don't want to miss any comments though.
All right, there's another beautiful flag. This one is going to be going to
Yes, it is the train, Anita.
Ohio. But this one and the last one is going to go to Ohio. I didn't raise this one up. This is the same thing going to Ohio. This is going to the same address. And let me get this ready, and then we'll move everything in there. Or hold on, let me.
Daniel said, Mr. Brandon, the reason I asked
Daniel.
about your shifts last night is because the cops around here used to, I want to say, work a month each month.
Where's Daniel?
Okay. Do what? I'm going to put one coat on this one. This.
Somehow they got a cart full and stayed under budget.
Boy, that's good if you stay under budget at Bass Pro. So they rent the place where I usually get my polyurethane ran out, and they didn't have any more, so I ordered it online. I got it cheaper online anyways, but I had a can that I gave to another officer I'm working with. He's starting to build these flags as well, and I had to call him last night and say, hey, I need to borrow some of that polyurethane because I am completely out now. So hopefully I got enough to get through it. I think with
Oh,
more.
can I paint that?
No, I've got to put the.
I put the polyurethane.
I think Monday or other stuff will come because I don't think the trucks run on Sunday.
No, they don't.
But it did give me a good idea to, because I ordered it in a gallon this go around, so it gave me a good idea to put it in these Tupperware bowls. And all I use is a water-based polyurethane. And I mean, at the very beginning I used oil-based, but it turns everything yellow.
No, that's not doing that right now. No.
What?
Work.
He's trying to
Download
get that
paper.io
download thing
too.
again. They run 7 days a week here in Virginia.
Really? Wish they did here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move these so I don't get them.
They might. What are you talking about?
The post office.
Oh yeah, the post office closed on Sunday, but sometimes I've seen
UPS?
UPS, I think.
Oh, well maybe they will.
UPS came
Or
last
maybe
night.
it's FedEx.
Maybe
UPS
they
came.
will.
Yep, last night.
Good night, Debbie.
Thank you for
Merry
joining us.
Christmas.
It'll be in the 60s tomorrow, Mom.
That's good.
Yeah, what?
That's Santa Clara.
Oh. Santa Clara.
I don't know why you have Santa Clara on there. Let's see. Go down here. Go to.
I always try to put a good level coat on here, especially the second one.
Oh,
And then the
66?
third one,
Tuesday.
Usually don't take as much as the second one. The first one will take a bunch because it takes quite a bit to soak it into the wood. But once you get it soaked in, you're pretty much good.
Good night, Cassie. She's got to work on tomorrow's video.
All right, totally understand. Thanks for hopping on here.
Who are you? Who's the black one? Have y'all named the black one yet?
No, let's don't touch them right now. They're still young, son.
Leighton, how old are you going to be?
9.
9
9.
years old.
Thanks for...
All right, there's that. Then I'm gonna. If you do try this, do not use a torch on oil base. Oil base will flash. But what this is doing is actually taking the bubbles, air bubbles out of the flag.
Thank you for putting Vaughn and Pete's name on their flags. It means a lot to me. I can't wait to see their faces.
You're more than welcome. Like I say, is most of the time I can get pretty close to what people want, but sometimes I miss it, or sometimes I can't get it, in time. But we try.
Smash that like button. If we hit 150, we'll give another shirt away or a flag.
Well, we'll give shirt away. How many we got? 118.
118.
Yeah. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button if y'all want it shot at another shirt.
Yeah. Here
Huh?
says 111.
Yeah.
Does yours say 1?
These are the smaller ones.
How does yours say
I
1?
don't know. Mine never says the right number.
Ours says there's 1 like.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to get through this. I sure hope that Polly comes in tomorrow, or we're gonna be in a bind.
A real big bind.
Because it seems like the polyurethane I find to use, they do not ever sell it at Lowe's or Home Depot.
What day is your birthday?
December 22nd.
What day is that?
Tuesday.
Don't tell me.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, 9 years old.
4 days.
At
Yeah.
9:07 at night.
9:07. I'll be
So you
up
can't
all
have
night.
your birthday until 9:07.
Yeah. That was a very long, stressful day.
Now tomorrow's a Christmas party.
It sure
Now you're
was.
gonna be in more pain.
More pain. What are you talking about? I appreciate you both. It takes teamwork, and it looks like you two work well together.
Yeah, that was when we first got together. We did, before we had kids, we did everything together, but obviously it slows things down when we got kids, and so
I get to take care of those.
yeah, it's nice to finally get back out here in the shop to work together. It's a lot of fun. And this doing live, and it gives her something to do out here, because most time when we're out here, we're actually cutting all the wood. But we haven't cut wood in a little bit. We're going to have to cut some more and get some more stripes and stuff painted. But like I said, I'm going to try to take a break for a little while. We'll just see how it goes. I mean, if we get financially where we need to start making them again, we will. It's always good to know that there's something out here that we can do to make money if we need to.
Let me see, Scott. You need to
Is
get
it
back on here.
everybody leaving?
No.
Oh, I ain't hearing no comments.
few.
Oh, I thought y'all was reading.
Scott said it was in Leighton. We didn't think that through. You get to stay up late that night since you can't celebrate till 9.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy, they love the books. They love the books. Leighton's actually getting into his chapter books. He can read 1 and 1 through day. Because dang, Leighton, you make me
I don't know, what's that one?
Ray said I shut up. I was getting on my own nerves.
Oh, no, you ain't getting on nobody. I love listening,
Or reading.
reading and listening. I like it this way. Steph does all the reading.
What does that flag say, Brandon?
In memory
That
of,
was probably the one that you just had. Okay, you just put that one down.
oh, that one. I'll have to look in just a second. I don't want to move it again since it's already got its poly. It's up on its rack.
Do you have a favorite flag? My favorite is the cross.
Yeah, I would say the cross is the favorite. But
Rob
there's-
said that he's too busy watching you.
About that. For some reason, we have to switch back and forth from the Wi-Fi. 169 likes already?
That's what his says, but not.
Is he?
Yours says 122.
Mine's always right.
Wait, and what book
Oh
do
wait,
you
I'm
want?
on the my wrestling.
Yeah, you're on a different video, that's why.
Mine says 124.
Answer your mom's question.
I don't know, what did I say? Oh, Nancy asked Leighton, what book do you want? Get over here where people can see you.
Probably, I think I read Old Bad Kitty book.
She's saying, what book do you want? Is there a book that you've been wanting?
I don't know. Cat Kid? Cat Kid? He has a thing turned on.
Anita said her granddaughter's birthday is the 23rd. Leighton, she'll be 6.
6 years old.
Oklahoma GOTI, making channel merch myself. Be a YouTuber, it's so easy, they said.
Somebody lied to you. It's rough. It's stressful.
That's what he was saying, pretty much. They were saying, be a YouTuber, they said. It's easy.
All I gotta say is make sure you don't get any community strikes. When you get the strikes, that's when things start changing. You only get a chance at a couple times, and then after that, you're definitely in some trouble. I think you get 3 strikes, and then they cancel you out. All right, this is the last one, guys, and this is just a plain flag, so that's the reason why there's no logos going on this one.
Terry said my favorite flag is the servicemen across the bottom. We used to sell a bunch of those.
Yeah, we did. But what I think happens is we get so many new logos that I put on the website, and people just make up their mind on something before we get to the actual, before they get to the servicemen.
I learned a new trick with the torch. Margie said, what's the battery power level like? Could that be the problem?
No, the battery life's good. I don't know. It's always switched back and forth. It's really weird.
Yeah.
About
But
every.
you always have to have the charger in it. Maybe it's because it's the charger. Maybe you need to have it charged all the way. You might need to try that.
Yeah.
What's the flag that had the red, blue, and EKG symbol on it mean?
That is fire. That is police, fire, and EMS. Actually, Let's see, which
Because
baby was it?
Leighton is making me feel old.
That,
Are you looking at their phone?
No.
that flag, let's see,
Oh, did I say that earlier? Already?
No, I said it.
what year was Bradley born?
2018.
18.
That flag, I actually made the first flag when Stephanie was at the hospital, when we went to the hospital in Ada to have Brayley. Because I delivered that flag in Ada at Travel Stop. That was the time that I don't even think we had a website yet.
Oh, y'all did. We didn't. We didn't even have this. Whole entire shop.
No,
We didn't even have chickens.
no, we just,
We didn't even
I
have.
guess I'm drinking NOS too right now.
yeah. I try to not drink too many of them, but when I'm off and out here in the shop, I drink a couple. But here's the deal: as long as I'm moving, I'm good. It's when I sit down. I have a hard time when I go to editing videos. I fall asleep while I'm editing videos. Steph will holler at me sometime and tell me I need to go lay down. But as long as I'm moving, I'm good. But this, I absolutely love these dark Union flags. They're beautiful.
Might make me feel
Who?
yeah. Marty said possible short and the cord or the plug.
I don't know, something's definitely up with it. But it's weird. Some nights it'll be just fine.
I think a lot of it had to do with the shop too, because remember when we were back in there, we would it
Yeah.
would happen maybe once, but every time we'd come back here to show the chickens off or whatever, they would. Yes, right. Yes. Oh no, my phone died.
I don't know if do what?
Give me your charger. And my phone died.